Hello there, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Psych. Tonight I'm very excited to be doing a follow-up of a video I did a few months ago. It was a pink pamper night, and tonight I'm going to be doing a green pamper night. I have a wide selection of green items that I'm going to be pampering you with. Mostly just some skincare, personal care items, and I'm going to be using them to help soothe you to sleep. But of course, before we get into that, I'm going to do my drink of the video. I have a green can here of a Spindrift sparkling water in the flavor Mojito. So instead of a mojito, which has alcohol in it, this is just a sparkling water with mint and lime flavors. I'm going to go ahead and crack into it. You can see they have some mint leaves on the can and a lime wheel. I don't know if you can hear the carbonation. I really enjoy this brand of sparkling waters because they only use natural ingredients, but there's a strong enough flavor as opposed to some where it just doesn't really taste like anything. These really do taste like the flavors. So that's a really yummy beverage. I would definitely recommend if you like sparkling water. And then to also set the mood for our green pamper session, I have this green candle. It might be hard to tell which things are green because of this green light behind me. Kind of makes everything look green. The wall behind me is actually green. Smell that. That smells so nice. I don't know if it has an actual scent. This says it's vanilla and patchouli. Vanilla and patchouli. And I really love the container that this candle came in. I will more than likely repurpose it for something once it's all burnt out. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and light it so that we can get some good vibes going during our pamper session. I'm just going to set that down right there. I wonder if that light will be too distracting from the candle. I don't think so. It's not super bright. What if I did this? There's that a little bit better. So, since I am going to be doing some skincare with you, I have a green scrunchie. It is a nice velvet texture. I love that scrunchies are kind of having their moment. Well, I guess for the last few years they've been popular. I really like them. They even hold my short hair up, which which is nice because smaller headbands tend to come out with my short hair. So I have this green scrunchie for you, and I'm just going to put your hair up and back and brush it out of your face. So now we have your hair back. We've got a candle lit, and we've got a little fun drink. I would say that we're all ready to get this pamper night started. So, like I said, I have a wide assortment of green items to pamper you with tonight in this very cute little basket. This basket is so old. I've been storing random things in it since I was a little girl. And right now, I have a bunch of green self-care products that I'm going to be using on you tonight. It's got 3 little flowers, or leaves I should say. Also, I hope you don't mind that I'm doing a little soft-spoken today instead of a whisper. I just thought it felt right. So, here are our items. So, I think the first thing we should do is clean your face. So, I have this Ethique face wash bar. Ethique Deep Clean Facial Cleanser. It's a face wash bar instead of a liquid face cleanser. So here, you can see the little bar, and now it would need to be wet in order to properly work on your face if we were operating under normal rules, but this face bar can work however we need it to. So I'm just going to gently rub this on your face and cleanse your skin. And now the other side. And I'm going to rub it in my hands a little bit and get some of the soap onto my hands. And now I'm just going to massage it into your face. Just like that. Getting out all the dirt and the grime and the oil and whatever else. Any makeup, any sunscreen, any inadvertently fallen hair products that have gotten onto your face throughout the day. So now you're all clean and refreshed after whatever kind of day you've had. And so now, in case you got a little bit of sun on your cheeks or your nose, I have a little bit of aloe that you can put on your face. It's starting to get warmer outside. I know where I live, it's starting to get warm enough where you can go lay out in the sun. at least we've had a couple days, and I'm so happy. And so you might have gotten a little peachy, a little pink on your face if you've been out in the sun lately. And so this aloe gel is going to help soothe any sunburn you might have and maybe prevent peeling. You know, if you get a sunburn and then your skin starts to peel away, this could help prevent that. So I'm going to get a little bit on my hands, like that. And I'm going to rub it together. And then onto your face. And I'm going to rub it a little more. And get your nose. Your nose is elevated, so it gets a lot of sun. And now I'm going to get your forehead. Foreheads, especially if you have a big one like me, get a lot of sun. And your cheeks. One cheek and the other. And now you're all protected in case you got any sun. Well, hopefully you had sunscreen on. But if you didn't, then maybe this can help make you feel a little bit better. Okay. The next thing I have is a moisturizer. With a plastic lid and a little glass container. It's from the brand Youth to the People. I got this as a gift, and it's the first high-end moisturizer I've ever used, or at least I think it's high-end. It looks high-end, and I've really enjoyed it. So I'm going to put some on you. It says that it strengthens, firms, moisturizes. Would you like to smell it? It actually doesn't smell very good. But I'm just going to get a little bit on my hand. And I'm going to rub it together. In my hand like that. And then I'm going to apply it to your face and your neck as well. It's good to put moisturizer on both your face and down your neck. Down your neck. And if you really want, we can put some on your collarbones. And back up your neck. And onto your jawline. And your cheeks. And your nose. I'm going to get a little bit more. nice temple massage. How does that feel? Good? Good. So, we have cleansed your face with a green cleansing bar. We've put on some aloe vera to protect you from the sun. And now we have applied some green moisturizer. Well, it's not green, it's white. See? So now your skin is all ready for bed. It's all pampered and ready for bed. But your hands might not be. But before I put some hand cream on your hands, I want to do something called dry brushing with this little brush. I know this brush isn't green, but I thought it fit the vibe because brown and green go together very well. And it looks kind of like a bamboo color. So dry brushing is when you take a brush like this and you just brush your skin. There are ways you can do it that people say are supposed to help with lymphatic drainage. I don't know very much about that, but I know that it makes my skin very, very soft. Very, very soft. Very, very, very soft. So, I would like to do some on your hands and your upper arms, or I guess your lower arms, before we put on some hand cream, just to be relaxing and to make you feel glamorous and soft. So, with my brush, if you would give me this hand, thank you. And I'm just brushing the top of your hand. And flip. And now the palm. And up to your wrist. And now flip your forearm. Good. Now can I see your other hand? Same thing, starting on the top of your hand. And just moving slowly in gentle circles. And flip, and now the top of your hand. And up your forearm. And flip your wrist. Good. And sometimes I like to do this on my collarbones or my shoulders and neck, like that. And it's just very, very soothing. And it makes my skin very soft. So, now that your hands are nice and exfoliated, I'm going to put a hand cream on them, and then I just have a handful of more things for you before you'll be all ready to tuck right in and drift off to sleep, okay? Okay. So the hand cream I have is from Mary Kay, and actually it says for feet and legs on the box, but it's basically the same thing. Feet are just hands on your bottom half. This came in a Christmas gift. Most of the things in this assortment are gifts. I don't usually buy things like this for myself, but I'm glad that I get to share it with you. So, Mary Kay Energizing Lotion for Feet and Legs. And I believe it smells like mint, so that should be a really nice, soothing scent to have on your hands at night. Just have a little bit on my hands like that. And if you hand me your hands, I'll rub it in. And I'm going to get a bit more to put on your other hand. Thank you. Oh, it smells so minty. So very minty. I hope that car wasn't too loud. We have some hot rods that like to go very fast. Oh wow. So, your hands are all tended to. So now, I want to go back to your face for a minute, if that's okay. And I think my favorite thing I have for you tonight is a jade roller and gua sha, or gua sha, I don't know. But I have this box that has both in it, ready for you to be pampered with. Jade, Jade, has this little green pouch, but I just keep them in their little slots like this. So I'm going to start with the gua sha, and then I'm going to move on to the jade roller. So this tool is a really good way to just soothe yourself at the end of the day. Some people say it helps, once again, with that lymphatic drainage. Other people say that it helps snatch their face. Or, if you like, it just feels really nice. So you can take this groove and put it on your jaw like that, supposed to help drain and sculpt. And then you can also do it on your cheekbones, like that. And then you can take the flat side and go up and down your neck if you like to do it that way. And you can also do it on your forehead like that. So I'm going to be taking this and doing a little bit of that on your face. Just like so. So I'm going to start on your jaw, and I'm just going to go up like that. And on the other side. And now I'm going to do your cheekbones. And now the other side. I really apologize about the car noises. I have this one neighbor who just goes up and down the road in his very loud car. It's really quite annoying. So, if I have to cut some of it out, I will, but I might have to just leave it in. We'll see. Now I'm doing your forehead. Just going to the side and down, to the side and down, to the side and down. And now other side. Starting at the middle, right above your nose, and going to the side and down. Going to the side and down, following the curve of your face and your bones. Just mapping out your face with my little tool, helping to decongest and depuff your face like this. It's very relaxing and soothing. I don't think I've done your neck yet. Let me do that, okay? Starting at your jawline and just going down like that. Just light pressure. Just a very light pressure. Not trying to put too much, just enough to feel like a massage. Okay. So now I'm going to switch over to the roller. I know these are very popular. You have a smaller side meant for smaller places like your under eyes. And then you have the larger side for your cheekbones or your jaw, like that. And it feels very cool. And so, even if it's just a placebo effect, it definitely does feel like it helps get rid of some of the facial swelling that you might have by the end of the day. So, if I may, I'm going to start with the small side under your eyes and just roll out some of the puffiness under your eyes and help soothe you. And the other side. And now I'm going to go along the bridge of your nose, like that. And then up between your eyebrows. And back down to your cupid's bow. So your T-zone has kind of been done a little. So now I'm going to take the wider side and I'm going to do your cheekbones and your jaw on each side. Starting from your nose and going out to your temple. Back and forth slowly, being very gentle. Unlike the gua sha tool, you don't have to be firm with this. You can just lightly roll it. And then your jaw. From your chin up to your ear. And under your chin. And down your neck. And I'm going to do the other side, starting with your cheekbones. Your cheekbones. Your lovely, beautiful, pronounced cheekbones. I think cheekbones are one of my favorite parts of a person's face. And then your jaw. Just going up and back. And down your neck. And back up. Like painting the fence in the Karate Kid. Okay. And lastly, I'm just going to go across the top of your forehead like this. So if you want to close your eyes, and I'll roll this across your forehead. And that'll be so soothing. This is making me sleepy too. Okay. So, I'm almost done. I'm actually going to take out your hair tie because one of the last things I have does involve your hair. So, I'm going to take that out. And I have some rosemary oil. Rosemary oil. Rosemary oil for your scalp. And this has a green bottle. rosemary oil is meant to help hair growth and hair health. And this actually also has a hint of mint scent in it, so it will go very nicely with your hand cream. So, if I can open it. I must have not been the last person to use it because I could not have closed it that tightly. But I got it open. I'm just going to take a little bit in my hand. A little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to massage it into your scalp like this. Just working it into the roots of your hair. Where it meets your forehead. Down to the base of your neck. The base of your skull, I should say. And up past your temples. And back to the crown of your head. And pulling out a little bit to the tips of your hair. And just give a deep inhale to smell that amazing rosemary scent. We don't need to talk about the number of things I have on my hands right now. It's a lot of smells. So, now that your hair has been oiled, your face has been cleaned and moisturized, and soothed with a roller, and your hands have been exfoliated and moisturized, the last thing I'm going to send you off with is some night lipstick. This is a Clinique lipstick from probably the 90s, probably before I was born, in the shade Spiced Apple. And I'm just going to put a little bit on your lips. Go like this. Thank you. Like that. And then your upper lip. Like that. And down. Beautiful. Because who doesn't want to have on a little bit of lipstick in their sleep? So, those are all the pampering things I have for you tonight. I hope by now you're nice and sleepy and ready to drift off peacefully in your little green world. And so, I will wish you a good night, and I will see you in my next video.